Hi everyone. So yesterday we showed you guys this pretty quick, fun and easy layout that I made using the Little Birdie Celebrate Life collection. It is extremely simple. I just wanted to show you how I put it together. I had this little paper with the cameras, and then this is one sheet of paper. You've got the little cluster in the bottom and you've got the cluster at the top. It's already printed on it. I simply cut them in half each, joined these two, as you can see right here, to create two brand new 12 by 12 pages. And then I simply cut my matting from the other pink paper that was left, and I drew a brown strip around it, a brown edge, just to accent the pink and to make it a little bit darker, or appear a bit darker. And I used vintage sepia to ink the edges. And the reason that I use the VersaFine inks to ink the edges with these collections is purely because it's a coated paper and you don't want it to smear. But as I was using this collection, I did notice that the pop-outs, okay, so if you look at these beautiful pop-out scallops, I think the press that pressed down on this collection, they just didn't line it up properly. So some of you might have found the same thing, but I wanted to show you that it shouldn't be the end of the world, because I sent this layout out to everybody, almost 3,000 people on our WhatsApp broadcast, and then into the big wide scary world of Facebook, and nobody commented that the little scallops were not perfect. So I just wanted to show you, this is what it looks like when it pops out. So you can clearly see that there's more pink around this edge than what there is around that edge. You can either fussy cut that if it really bothers you, or you can do what I did. I simply positioned these scallop cutouts into an area where I know that I can add some other elements just to kind of camouflage that. So you really have to look extremely carefully. Now that you know that it's there, you will of course maybe see it. But to the normal person that looks, you just won't know. And I always, as a test, show my layouts to Marius. He's my biggest critic, and like I even told him, and he said, well, he can't see it. So that's just to tell you guys that not all is lost. And then on this piece of paper that had the sentiments, it's also printed slightly off center. So when you trim it, you will find that you might have a bigger pink, light pink here at the bottom, because it's on a background. If you understand what printing and designing does, it's all in layers. Okay, so at least these lines on the inside, they are perfect. This is basically just a background. Okay, we need to understand how prints work. We also need to take into consideration the cost factor. So this whole pack of paper that has 14 sheets, I think, retails for 90 Rand. That is what, 7 Rand a sheet of paper? You cannot even buy a chomp for 7 Rand. And I know, because Marius eats hundreds of them. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to don't give up, don't be too despondent when something like that happens. It happens. Life is not perfect, but it's all the beautiful, beautiful imperfections that make it so unique. So I hope you have a fabulous day, and yes, enjoy whatever you're doing. Keep crafting.